Mario's a man I was very close with. The fact that we've lost him is truly just, it's a shame. It's a tragedy. In 1993, I was a carpenter in New Orleans. I worked every single day, very hard. My job was my purpose, and I did it for 8 years. In the aftermath of 9/11, I was forced to quit my job due to the fact that my working conditions were no longer stable. I spiraled into a depression. I had no purpose in life. All I knew was carpenters. But I soon discovered that there was no purpose to living. I intended to take my life by jumping into a vat of cement and solidifying myself in a block for the cavemen to dig up in 40 years. As I was standing on the edge of the vat of cement, Mario came over. He put his hand on my shoulder and he said, "It's me, Mario!" The words pierced my soul. It was really, it was an ethereal experience. I genuinely don't know how I would have survived without him. When I looked into his eyes, I didn't see a small, red, perhaps even cartoonishly chibi plumber. I saw a man who saved my life. I'm gonna miss him dearly.
Mario the idea versus Mario the man. Everyone knows Mario is cool as fuck, but who knows what he's thinking? Who knows why he crushes turtles? And why do we think about him so as fondly as we think of the mystical, but non-existent Dr. Pepper, perchance? I believe it was Kant who said, "Experience without theory is blind, but theory without experience is mere intellectual play." Mario exhibits experience by crushing turts all day, but he exhibits theory by stating, "Let's go." Keep it up, baby.
See, here's the thing. People suck, you know? And I couldn't handle them anymore. So I killed them. But, see, I didn't kill enough. And it got into an addiction. And I started doing more than just killing. I started eating. But not them. I just really love frosting. And I just started eating frosting. And just right with them before I killed them. Because, you know, you need a moment with someone like that. You know, and then I was watching TV one day. And then I just was all like, let's play some video games. But I couldn't, because Mario comes out of nowhere. Barges into my apartment. And I was all like, "What's up, dog?" And I was so amazed on how he just entered. He was like the man of my dreams. And he changed me. And I just don't know how to explain it. I fell in love with him. And that's just the ending there. I fell in love with him. He didn't love me back.
I'm just gonna give you guys for helpful. It was a dark day. I don't know if the sky was black or something. I was, just walking down the road, and that's when the meteors started to hit. Raining down one after another. It wouldn't stop. I was running for my life. There was nothing I could do except run, really. And I was just running, and then there was a building. People were just rushing people inside. It's like, "Here, come in here, get in the basement. We'll shelter you guys here." And then, right as I was about to run inside, a meteor hit right next to the building and it collapsed the whole thing. I was able to go inside to the shelter. Luckily, I found out that most of the people in that basement survived, which is great. But after that, I was bruised, I was battered, I was bleeding everywhere. And I frankly had no idea what to do. I just was running, I was crying. It was so hard.
I went to the only place I could go with my parents. I got there. Their house was destroyed. Everything. I didn't know they were alive. Dead. I just sat down to cry. It's when Mario, he came over, he sat down next to me, cheered me up. It was the greatest day of my life. Mario right there in the flesh. He was a celebrity in my town, everybody loved him. He was praised where I lived, and to meet him face to face. Thank you, Mario.
Mario, words can't really describe how much he impacted my life. I probably wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for Mario. I remember back in probably the summer of 2006 was the first time I actually had met Mario. Before that, I had hung around a pretty bad crowd. The reason I was introduced to Mario was because I was actually friends with Wario and his mischievous friend Waluigi. We did some pretty bad stuff. I had fallen into the wrong crowd after college. I had ended up dropping out because too hard. And I was making money by robbing gas stations. I remember one day we had been caught and sent to the police department, and Wario had called his cousin Mario to defend him. And when Mario saw me, he asked, "What's a good kid like you doing here?" And I told him, "Mario, I'm not a good kid anymore. That kid's gone." And he said, "Well, I never knew you personally, but I feel something between us. And I don't want you to go down this path with these monsters." Pointing, of course, to his cousin and his cousin's friend. I remember he took some of his gold coins and he bailed me out of jail after I failed the court case. And I really thought about it. I was like, I don't know if I belong in this world anymore. I have gone down such a rough path and I need others to save me from my own mistakes. And so naturally, I ended up going to Niagara Falls. And I was planning on jumping off and into the water below, hopefully killing myself because this is Minecraft. When Mario was visiting there with his wife, Princess Peach, and he saw me, and he recognized me, and he came up and he said, "What are you doing, champ?" And I said, "Mario, I'm going to kill myself. I can't be on this world anymore. I can't do anything right." And he said, "No, champ. You can do everything right." And he told me his story of how he once tried to drown a baby ape. But now he's one of the most influential people of all time. So naturally, I took that and I rolled with it. And that's how I became Bill Gates, founder of Windows. I guess Microsoft, but it goes to show you that anyone can become good like Mario. And I want to thank Mario for teaching me that.